trying to get.
Get a behind-the-scenes look at Universal Technical Institute.
Hey, what up, everybody? I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble day. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble morning. I want to welcome all of y'all to the Writers for Life brings you the Let's Talk About It podcast. And what we've been doing lately have been poems. So today we're gonna have a poetry morning. You know, topic. Today's topic is called Random Thoughts Poetry Morning. Random topics. So we could talk about a lot of things, but listen, man. I'm hoping that these poems hit the people the way they're supposed to. Hit them. A shorty is hyped this morning because I just finished my whole book. So now I'm just waiting to see. It says I'm gonna see allegedly 72 hours. I'm gonna say allegedly because that's what they say. 72 hours for the electronic version of my poem book to come out. So I'm gonna show y'all just a little bit real quick, and I'm gonna share with y'all. So I'm not gonna show y'all much, but I want y'all to see real quick. Hopefully y'all can see the screen. So the book will be published soon through electronically through Amazon, and I think around after March 12th, if I'm not wrong, yeah, March 12th, the paperback copy should be available. So electronically is available nationwide, and like I told a lot of people, what I plan on doing, right, with my royalties, what I plan on doing with my profit when it comes to this is saving it up, putting it to the side so that, I could put it towards, maybe the community center, whatever it is that, I have to do to help our youth in our communities. Like a lot of people know that I've been trying to open a community center up for the longest. So, for those of y'all that do purchase a book from me, those of y'all that do purchase merchandise from me, all the profits goes towards me trying to get the resources that our youth needs for our community. So like I said before, I've been working, on putting this footwork out here. I've been trying to do these things little by little so that I can accomplish this. Because listen, man, for those of y'all that say try GoFundMe's, do this, do that, that don't work. People have played with these GoFundMe so much to the point where other people don't trust nobody when it comes to it. So I'm gonna be very honest. I ain't doing no GoFundMe's. I ain't doing none of that. Yo, listen, I'm doing this straight out the mud. So for those of y'all that do wish to support a shorty, that's the best way to support. Um, it is so much going on around us, right? From blessings, puzzle pieces. If I don't pay, if I don't see your name here, if I don't say your name or something like that, it's not that I'm ignoring the chat. It's that I'm trying to get out what I am trying to get out right now. And if I focus on the chat, I won't be able to let out what I gotta let out. So, I want to thank everybody that is supporting the shorty and much more. I'm gonna start reading the poems in 1 second, but listen, man, these poems that I've come up is, I want to thank a lot of them. The majority of these poems are mine. Like, stuff that I've seen from around here, stuff that, stories that I've heard people talk about. But, and what I mean, the majority of them are mine is that a lot of the people here on YouTube, a lot of the creators, content creators, a lot of the YouTubers have inspired me to write a lot of these poems, which means that their stories motivated a shorty to write something down to help the next person out. So, when it comes to my book, it'll explain a little bit. It gives a little bit of my biography and much more. Yeah, I'm a little hype. I'm not showing it because, listen, man, I gotta stay humble. But hopefully, this works and everything works out the way it's supposed to work out. Let's see something. Oh. All right, so I did share it everywhere I'm supposed to share. So I'm about to get started on these poems, y'all. If anybody wishes to come up, let a shorty know. I'll drop the link. And y'all more than welcome to, hop up with a shorty on the panel and talk and speak with speak your mind, say what y'all want to say what y'all gotta say. Go over here. All right. So hold on 1 second. Here we go. So while I get this first poem started, let me play one of these real quick. Let me put the system real. They don't talk about us only when there's a crime. Would you believe me if I was to tell you that in this world, with or without money, we're all rich, even the poor? The problem is those that say that I'm reaching out to give a hand and stay they leeching hands is itching, ready to see you missing. Well, thinking what to write, something inside me told me I can freestyle or I can rap. I can go with a rhythm that can make you dance. Tell you what I see on a daily, tell you everything's okay just to avoid dilemma. Or I can simply bring you something positive to the table and warn you of the ongoing problems that we're having. Instead, I have to reach out to my conscience once again as I watch the crime and the violence rise and the kids lose their innocence. Now the concept of forming a home day by day loses its essence. They don't want to hear that. I can't keep my arms crossed in front of the system. If I don't do something, I'm also part of the problem. As guilty as the one that pulls the trigger, like the person in the crowd that hits the record button on their phone to expose a lie instead of the truth for clout. They need 1,000 views. The government doesn't have a solution. The problem started when we took God out the equation. The problem ain't us celebrating. The problem is that we're a nation divided when we should be a nation united and praying. That's how we live today. When problems occur, we come up with a meaning. Laugh a little, move on with no care in the world, as if it ain't even a thing in this world. If it's like this today, I don't want to see the future. Because nowadays, they'll make a meme out of a person that can't even see the day of light no more. What makes you think they care? They can't even break bread at the table. I don't know how you want to be rappers and lyricists can go on with life, living on an illusion of nothing good to write. Talking about killing someone, selling drugs with pride, until the scripts are flipped and it's someone you love dies. Right? This ain't solved by activating the National Guards and going behind bars. This is deep, this is me and you. And they say as time passed by, we'll heal everything. Shit, you know these scars? I seen time flash by and never felt everything. Leaving me on standby, ready to kill everything. Alone in the mirror, looking at myself, say, girl, you're everything. You don't need for anything, shorty. So unless you walk a mile in my shoes, don't say anything. Just take a minute and listen so you can consume everything. Me and you are not the same, so make sure you look both ways when you cross me, and that's on everything. Blessings, Nate Nate the Great Podcast. Blessings, how you doing? If y'all haven't subbed up, make sure y'all do. Check out Nate the Great Podcast. Great conversations, great topics. Let me get this joint started. All right, y'all. But like I was saying, right? I want to thank a lot of these YouTubers here on YouTube that had, supported a shorty, that has motivated a shorty. And in my book, I'm gonna have one of these poems. This poem called "Thank You YouTube," right? And the reason I made this poem is because, like I just told y'all, like it's so many creators out here with so many stories out there that can motivate the next person out there, but a lot of people don't hear them, don't see them, or the negativity is overpowering these positive content creators out here. So I have two poems, right? One is called "Thank You YouTube," and the other one is called "Thank You for Inspiring." For the inspiration, my bad. Thank you for the inspiration. I don't know where my head at this morning. I do apologize for that. So I ain't go to sleep yet. I just finished doing this thing with Amazon to publish my book. So hopefully all this John works out. And in the beginning I was saying what it is that I'm planning on doing and much more. So hold on, let's see if I can share some. Share. Trying to do all this. Hopefully, my baby papa gets here on time and he take her to school. But let's see how this works out. All right. So like I was telling you, first poem is called "Thank You YouTube," and it goes like this: On this YouTube platform, tales untold, voices rising, brave and bold, inspiring me to pen my own rhymes. Grateful for the stories shared in these times. I've listened to voices that break through the noise, speaking truth, empowering choice. Their courage fuels my creative flame. Each word they speak, I attach into my name. So here I am with pen in hand, crafting poems from a courageous stand. To all who share their truth online, thank you for sparking this heart of mine. And I really do appreciate everybody that's out here and is, sharing their truth, that's speaking their truth, is not scared, is not ashamed, that is out here inspiring, motivating, trying to make a difference. Listen, man, I know that good and evil exists. I know that there's a battle between, bad and evil out there. But that doesn't stop us from sitting here and try to make a change and try to make a difference. There's always going to be negativity out there, and that's what we got to get rid of. Like, listen, man, we cannot bring ourselves down to the point where we think we can't do nothing. Thank you for the inspiration. To all those to all the voices bold and true, thank you for shining through. Your courage lights up the way, inspiring. In times of struggle, you stood tall. Your honesty breaking down the wall. Your words, a bomb. A bomb. I want y'all to hear me right. I don't want y'all to think I'm saying bomb. Your words, a bomb for those in pain, guiding them through the pouring rain. So here's my gratitude, sincere and deep, for showing me the power we can keep. To all who speak their truth in to all who speak their truth with grace, you've helped me find my rightful place. And that is not no lie. So, to all those out there that, are talking and think that something bad is going to happen, man. Listen, there's people out here that are listening, people out here that want to get inspired. Blessings, blessings, young Ria's, blessings to everybody in the chat. Um, but there's people out here that, that do want to get inspired. Like, besides all the darkness that we go through in this world, I feel as though that the ones that we can reach, we're forgetting how to reach. And what's crazy is, right, our biggest priority, right, the ones we're fighting for are supposed to be our kids, right? But y'all fail to realize that our kids, like just in this poem says, mimic. That's what they do. They mimic our every move. This poem is called Mimic. In the jungle, we roam wild and free, but our kids mimic what they see. Savage ways, they start to adapt. If we don't change, they'll meet a tragic end. Our actions speak louder than words, teaching them to be ruthless birds. If we don't check our moral compass soon, our kids will face a darkness. Hold on, you know what? I know what's gonna help me read. Sorry, let me take me off the screen. Real shit. The poem is called Mimic. In the jungle, we roam wild and free, but our kids mimic what they see. Savage ways, they start to adapt. If we don't change, they'll meet a tragic end. Our actions speak louder than words, teaching them to be ruthless birds. We don't check our moral compass soon, our kids will face a darkened moon. Let's break the cycle, set a new trend, guide our children to the very end. For if we fail to change our way, our kids will have a price to pay. We failing to realize that, it's our kids. We say our kids is the future so much, but damn, what is stopping us from helping them lead the way? This poem is called Before It's Too Late. How many more kids do we have to bury before we realize that it's us that is wrong? Innocent lives lost, the pain we carry. It's not the enemy who we're hurting by pulling the trigger. When will we see the damage that's been done? Before it's too late to run back and run. Violence begets violence. It's a vicious cycle. We must break free from this destructive spiral. Let love and compassion guide our way instead of hatred leading us astray. It's time to put down the weapons of hate before it's too late. Before it's too late. Before it's too late, we need to sit here and save our kids. We're so worried about what we got in each other's pockets that we don't realize that it's not each other we're hurting. We're not hurting the enemy, we're hurting them. We're building caskets no bigger than 3 feet now lying underground. When are we going to wake up and see? My bad, my bad. Let me take a minute real quick and check the chat because I was reading. Next, it's easier said than done. I'm a cyborg. Nate said he a cyborg? Oh, shit. Rachel, are you putting a purchase link to your book on your community wall? Yes, yes, puzzle. I'm gonna actually have the link on every video that I upload once the link is available. But the link is not available yet until Amazon gives it to me. So I was just giving y'all the news. So when I get the link, I will have it on. It's gonna be linked right along with I have a TikTok link on my description box on each one of my videos. So my Amazon link is gonna be linked and attached to, that that TikTok link that I got there. So the TikTok link basically just takes you to my merch. The Amazon link is going to basically take you to all the books I publish. All right, my bad, my bad, my bad. It is poem night, and like I said, if anybody wishes to come up, they are more than welcome. Anybody wishes to speak on certain topics, y'all are more than welcome to come up. So here we go. So I was just, right now I was just speaking. This is poetry morning, so the poems gonna get mixed up along with the topics. We was just speaking a little bit about what our kids go through, what's happening, around. This is the way I see the world. But we also have situations out here where, we got relationship problems where people have a hard time, being loyal, being honest. We have, problems in relationships where people stay unfaithful, where people get their hearts broken, right? This poem is called Played with My Heart. Once you played with my heart, it tore us apart. What makes you think I'll be coming back to you? The trust we had shattered, the love turned into dust. I won't be fooled by your lies. I've had enough. You took me for granted, left me in the dark. But now I found my strength. I'm moving on. I won't be swayed by your empty promises. I'm breaking free from this toxic mess. You thought you could break me, leave me in despair. But I found my worth. I'll no longer care. I'm standing tall, leaving the past behind. Once you've played with my heart, but now it's time to shine. Yo, I be telling people, man, think twice before you sit here and hurt somebody. Think twice before you sit here and play with somebody's emotions. Because when I tell you that karma is a bitch, and that, yo, I'm sorry, karma's an itch. And it doesn't think twice on how it's going to hit you. Now we're going back into the topic of our kids. How many of y'all have heard, the phrase our future? Our kids are our future. The kids are the next generation that will help us, overcome whatever is coming. But how can our kids be the future? How can our kids overcome whatever, how can our kids prosper? How can our kids reach their goals if we're sitting here hating, if we're sitting here not trusting, if we're sitting here pushing? But you know what's crazy? I'm not talking about us, I'm talking about them. We're sitting here hating each other that every time we pull a trigger, right? We think we're hitting the enemy, but who do we hit? Them. Every time we have an argument, we're thinking we're having an argument with us, me and you. But in reality, who's affected? The kids. The issues that we have in our homes between broken marriages and, you know, Like I could just keep going, not just broken marriages, fatherless homes, motherless homes. I could just keep going. My whole life I've always heard a fatherless child, a fatherless child. But we've also come across cases where we have motherless childs. So this is a vice versa situation, right? But one thing that I've noticed, right, regardless whatever the situation is, people cannot stop pulling out a weapon, right? If our kids are our future, this next poem is called Our Future. If our kids are our future, why can't we put our pride to the side? This next poem is called Our Future. We say we care about our kids, but we can't stop pulling the trigger. The only way to save their future is if we let go of greed and power. Money can't buy happiness, yet we chase it without rest. Our children deserve a world that's kind, where love and compassion are easy to find. Let's break free from the cycle of greed and focus on what our kids truly need. It's time to put their well being first so their future can be filled with hope and worth. How can they prosper if all they see is toxicity around them? All they see is negativity around them. How can our children prosper? This next poem goes right along with what I was just saying, and it's called Pull the Trigger. You think you're tough, pointing that gun at me, but my elders taught me to stand strong and free. If you pull that trigger, be ready to fight, because when I come for you, I'll be your last night. I won't back down. I won't live in fear. I'll hunt you down and make it clear. You can't threaten me and expect to live. I'll show you what true courage is. There's no escape. There's no turning back. You made your choice. Now face the attack. When I find you, there won't be a tomorrow. Hold on one second, because I'm looking at my little manuscript and I have to fix something. When I find you, there won't be a tomorrow. Yep. When I find you, there won't be a tomorrow. You'll regret the day you caused us sorrow. Yep, I'm gonna have to fix this. Oh, so I'm gonna have to go back to it. But it's all right. But hold on, let me do it again. Pull the trigger. You think you're tough, pointing that gun at me. But my elders taught me to stand strong and free. If you pull that trigger, be ready for a fight. Because when I come for you, I'll be your last night. I won't back down. I won't live in fear. I'll hunt you down and make it clear. You can't threaten me and expect to live. I'll show you what true courage is. There's no escape. There's no turning back. You made your choice. Now face the attack. When I find you, there won't be a tomorrow. You'll regret the day you caused my sorrow. Oof, my bad. I started a little bit on that. Yo, my bad, my bad, my bad. I'm gonna get better at, at this. Let me ask y'all one question, right? Hold on one second. Let me check the chat real quick. Let me check. Thank you, Puzzle. Thank you. Wait, what's an act clapper? I'm lost. An act clapper? You mean an ass clapper? Wait, what? It's better than screw tube? Thank you, Nate. Blessings, Miss Rashid. I talk. Blessings. How you doing? All we do, good or bad, affects them. So we have to be very careful on how we act around them and with them. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. So let me ask y'all a question, right? Do y'all know how many kings and queens we've lost due to social media? Man, I can't sit here and tell you because I don't think nobody even knows the real count. But due to social media, let me say something, right? Back then, we had a lot of issues, we had a lot of problems, right? But what's crazy is I feel as though that back then people were able to solve a lot of problems, a lot of situations better than what we do now. I feel as though that social media has made it to the point where people really just don't care no more because when they're behind a screen, a lot of people just become whatever they want and do whatever they want because in the real world they can't do it. So behind a screen, they could pretend to be what they really want to be without actually doing it. Behind the screen, they can do and say whatever they want, thinking they can never get touched. So we've lost a lot of king and queens due to social media. And this next poem is called Lost in the Matrix. And it goes like this. In a world obsessed with fame, lost in a digital game, true value lies within. Freedom is where we begin. Self love is the key to unlock our empathy. Kings and queens lost in a screen. Few are left to guide them. Few are left to guide their dream. Teach our youth what's real, the power they can feel. In a world of likes and shares, true treasure is in self care. So, social media has really changed our world, our reality, to something that, you know, a lot of our ancestors, a lot of people fought to, but, they sacrificed their lives to make a change, to make a difference. But I guess people through social media have found a way to take us maybe 100 years back in society, like real shit. Like I feel like we're traveling back in time and experiencing what our ancestors experienced, what our great grandparents experienced. For some, probably grandparents. But I mean, maybe I'm wrong. What do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. And for those of y'all that do catch the replay, let us shorty know what y'all think in the comments below. That's why this next poem is called Not Every Avatar is True. In a digital world, identities can be disguised. Not every avatar is true. Don't be surprised. Before you fall for the charm that's embellished, pay attention. Don't get catfished. Behind the screen, lies can be spun. Not everyone is who they say they claim to be. Don't be undone. Take a moment to truly see. Before you trust blindly and set yourself, there's a fee. Online connections can feel so real, but not every profile holds the deal. Be cautious of the mask that may hide. Not everyone behind an avatar is them. Keep your eyes open wide. Oh, snap. All right, so I got a couple more minutes on here, so I'm gonna keep reading some poems. I want to thank everybody that's showing up. If you can, please take a minute. This is going to be a paid promotion. I can only do it, I think, after the live. I don't know. I'm still learning how to do the paid promotion, Jones. So if y'all can, please share the video. If y'all like, hit that like button, and if y'all don't like, hit that dislike button. Listen, man, I'm not everybody's, cup of tea, but I do know one thing that reacting to videos all the time, I'm not going to touch the world. Some may hear me, some may listen, some just don't give, a fuck. But through my poetry, I have learned that I've touched so many people. And that right there is a good feeling. This next poem is called Cold World. Babies crying, adults babies crying, adults running, kids dying. Caskets no bigger than 3 feet lying. Heaven's playground getting full. God's getting furious. In this world of chaos and despair, we're all curious. Guns blazing, sirens wailing, tears falling. Innocent lives lost, mothers calling. The darkness consuming us, our hearts breaking. Where is the love? Where is the peace? in a world filled with hatred and disease. We must come together, make a stand for the future generations and the fate of this land. How many people think that we can come together and actually make a stand and actually make a difference for the fate of this land? I've witnessed so many people go dark, right? Some have come back from it and seen the light. Others have stood in the shadows and just seen nothing but darkness. This next poem is called My Heart So Dark. In the shadows, my heart so dark. I'll turn and leave before it shatters. No turning back. I'll walk away before the pain consumes me whole, lost in a maze of lies and deceit. I'll choose to break free from this hurt. No looking back, I'll find my light and leave behind this endless game. With every step, I'll heal the scars. A heart once broken now can mend. I'll find peace in letting go and start anew without you by my side. How many out here could actually say they felt somebody else's pain? I think we live in a world where people are selfless. They don't care about your pain, their pain, anybody's pain. Hold on one second. Let me take a minute and see and read. Let me read the comments. All we do, okay, I've seen that one already. Oh, I can put somebody on timeout. Oh, snap. I'm doing this on YouTube. I'm supposed to be on StreamYard. What the heck? Facts, next. See, it's not so much as social media, it's just people on social media that make it poison. That's a fact. That poem is so correct to what we are experiencing by being so entranced with social media. Facts, facts, facts. All right. This poem is called Each Other's Pain. And it goes like this. Who are we to judge? Look around. If war came, we drop like flies. That's how divided we are. Bullets fly in the air like the 4th of July. In this world of chaos and fear, we point fingers never coming near to understanding each other's pain. Instead, we choose violence again and again. Who are we to claim superiority when all it takes is a spark for us to see that beneath the surface we're all the same, just trying to survive in this endless game? And that's how it is. People too busy trying to look at the color of their skin. But when you look beneath the surface, we all bleed the same. This next poem is called Out of Sight. In the darkness, you fade away. Out of sight, out of mind, I'll stay. Eyes wide open, searching for a sign. But you're gone now, left behind. Memories linger in the shadows, out of sight where our love grows. Knowing you're not here at all, time passes by without a trace. Out of sight in this empty space, eyes wide open trying to find a way to leave the past behind. This next poem is called Let's Show the World. And this one's a little more personal poem. And a lot of people know I dedicated this one to my baby pops. And it goes like this. Come on, let's show the world what's love really about. Just us two. I love you with everything in me. That's why I love to show you off. In front of the world, you make me feel like a giant, standing tall and proud. With you by my side, nothing can bring us down. Together we shine bright, our love profound. You're my rock, my guiding light. In your arms, everything feels right. Let's keep showing the world our love so true. It's just us two, me and you. Give me one second. My freaking link just fell asleep. Wait. Let me fix myself. My link just fell asleep on me. That sucks. when you try to get a comfortable position. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me try not to disconnect everything, yo. All right. All right. I still got a couple more minutes. This next poem is called Add Something to It, right? And I want to give a shout out. I'm not sure. I think it was Nate the Great. He was saying something. I'm not sure if it was, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. And he was saying something on his live. And he was saying something. He said, just add something to it. And I'm saying here, and I went along with it. I'm like, yo, I could work with this. And I made a poem, add something to it. And it goes like this. In the empty spaces, let your creativity flow. Or was it Nate? I think it was the word. Who was I listening to this morning? I knew it was on some late. I think it was the word. That's what I was listening to this morning, right? Add something to it. Look, it was one of them two, man. In the empty spaces, let your creativity flow. If there's a void in your heart, let inspiration grow. Don't be afraid to take a chance and let it show. Just add something to it. Watch your dreams start to glow. When the world feels dull and gray, inject some color. A little spark of passion can help you begin. Don't be afraid to break the mold and just dive in. Add something to it, let the magic within. If you feel lost in the vast unknown, just remember you're never alone. Take a step forward, make your presence known. Add something to it, make this world your own. Let me check the comments real quick. I'm sorry. Let me check the chat. Let me check the chat. Blessings, blessings, Shayla. Blessings. How you doing? Blessings, blessings, daughter of Zion. I'm hoping y'all enjoying the poems. I know I'm gonna have to fix 2 pages on this John, so I'm glad that the book doesn't get published until after the 12 because I'm gonna have a chance to fix it. Now I'm gonna see about this electronic one. Damn, I'm mad. I got 2 pages that I gotta fix. But this next poem is called "Every Part of Me," and it goes like this: In your touch, I find the key to a love that sets me free. Each stroke of your hand, a masterpiece, tattooing love on my skin with ease. With each detail, my heart ignited, passion and desire perfectly united, making love to my soul pure and true, leaving me breathless only with you. They say the best things in life are free. You've proven that with every part of me. Your love attached in my being forever last, a masterpiece created from our past. And that's when you have true love, man. You ever heard of that love like Celia Cruz and Pedro? I don't know if y'all know about Celia Cruz and Pedro, but yo, that was some true love right there. Shout out to Celia Cruz. May she rest in peace. May Pedrito rest in peace. But yo, they could not be without each other. When one died, months later, the other one went after. And that's crazy because that was true love. Like this man couldn't be without his woman. This woman couldn't be without her man. Like to see somebody like, yo, that is crazy. But that right there showed what true love is. Now, let me ask y'all a question, right? Now, a lot of y'all heard the saying, age ain't nothing but a number, right? And I've heard a lot of people take it to like, okay, listen, man, I've heard a lot of people take advantage of the situation. Age ain't nothing but a number, right? In my whole life, I've heard people say that, right? Age ain't nothing but a number. As long as there's true love, nothing else should matter, right? That's what they say. But what happens when a teenager ends up meeting somebody, maybe, let's put it like this: a 16-year-old meets somebody that's 25, 26, 27, or a 15-year-old meets somebody that's 21, 22, 23. I could just keep going, right? To me, I've told y'all before, age ain't nothing but a number, but to a certain extent, right? Because I feel as though, let me read the poem to y'all and see if y'all understand it. This poem is called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. They say age ain't nothing but a number. Love is all that matters. But when experience meets innocence, the hearts shatter. The heart shatters. The world weary, adult and the naive teen, finding the age, finding that age is more than just a screen. Maturity clashes with youthful dreams. The gap in years wider than it seems. What works in theory falls apart in reality. Proven age is more than just formality. Wisdom and youth may seem like a perfect match, but soon they can find it's an impossible catch. For when two worlds collide in such disparity, age proves to be more than just a clarity. See, age does matter. Age matters because when you're young and you're still learning, right? And then you meet somebody that's got so much experience, that's got so much wisdom, and y'all meet and y'all collide y'all worlds. Let me know, how does it work when it's kind of like mommy raising son or daddy raising daughter? I mean, I'm trying to be as nice as I can without the cussing, without all that. I mean, I hope I'm doing good, but and I hope that y'all understanding without me getting so, but age ain't nothing but a number. Shouldn't, we need to spread the word that once you hit a certain age, you shouldn't be looking backwards. If anything, keep looking forward. Once you hit 20, 21, 18, yo, don't be thinking about dating no 12, 10, 13, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17. I mean, 18 and 17, okay. But look, man, y'all not understanding the consequences behind all these actions. It's too much going on. We got babies having babies. It's so much going on in this world that y'all really not getting the concept of it. But I hope that through the poetry, y'all get it. This poem is called Hate, and it goes like this. In the shadows, hate brews deep. Love's a whisper hard to keep. Blind eyes turn from the pain till it's their turn. Life and disdain. Silent cries fall on deaf ears. Hearts grow cold with unshed tears. Giving is scarce while taken thrives. Till it hits close, shattered lives. No one notices the hate that spreads. Not enough love in our threads. Giving seems like a lost art to reality tears us apart. And that's what's true. Now, like, now all I see is a world full of just give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. You never see anybody. How can I say it? My bad. Yeah, it's give me and take, give and take, give and take. That's what we at. We in the world of give and take. You never see anybody help because they want to or become because it comes from the heart. You never see anybody motivate because I mean, let me rephrase that because I keep saying anybody. You see more negativity in this world and toxicity than you see positivity. And it's crazy how the toxic and the negativity is overwhelming the positivity in this world. People want to make change, but y'all want to give a blind eye. Tell me how that works. That's why this poem comes in. And I'm hoping that everybody enjoys this poem. It's called Land of the Free. In the land of the free, where dreams are made, but beneath the surface, a dark charade. Sacrifice is made for a nation's pride, yet in reality, our hearts are denied. In a world of illusions where truth is obscured, caught in the web of lies, our minds disturbed. Trapped in the matrix, a game we play, searching for meaning to light our way. Our pleasure leads us to the flag unfurled. In one nation under God, lost in this world. All right, guys. If y'all haven't yet, make sure y'all share the video for a shorty, help her out. If you wish, y'all can hit the like button. Hey, if you don't like it, y'all can hit that dislike button. But hey, how can you not like the poems? And we out here to motivate people. So hopefully, one of these poems hits somebody and it changes their day. And it turns that frown into a smile. This poem is called Enjoy Your Life. In a world of chaos and strife, hold on tight to your own light. Enjoy your life. Don't let others debate. Don't let negativity seep in. Stay true to yourself. Let your spirit win. Take charge of your own soul. Let no one else take control. Embrace each moment, life with grace. Don't let others set the pace. You hold the key to your own fate. Enjoying life is never too late. All right, y'all. Um, that was the last poem I was gonna read, y'all. It's called "Enjoy Your Life." Hopefully, damn, okay, I didn't hit the 1 hour, so. But I want to thank everybody that has shown support, is showing support. I'm gonna keep, these poems are gonna be bought out little by little. Putting them out on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, by video. The book will be out soon. As soon as I get a chance. Well, as soon as they give me the link, I will upload the link to my community vault. I gotta check the comments real quick. Hold on 1 second. Um, I'll link it on my community wall, and the link will also be attached to each one of my videos. Oh, where am I at? Let me check the comment. Good morning, Riders. Good morning. Racheal, that's my fave. The one about the gun. I got a couple with the gun. Um, Pull the trigger or the other one. Beautiful day. Same to you, daughter of Zion. Thank you, daughter of Zion. Oh, I was I was ending the live anyway. That was the last poem I was gonna read called Enjoy Your Life. But anyways, guys, like I said, best way to support is Shorty. Make sure y'all check the links. As soon as I get the link to the books, y'all will be able to purchase these books. They are available nationwide. I think electronically they will get it on the UK. So the book will be available in the UK and stuff like that. That'll be like in the next 72 hours. But paperback, that'll be after March 12th. For those of y'all that like having the paperback, I can't wait to get my copy. That one's coming soon. So as soon as I get my copy, I'm gonna start reading off that, John. But I am working on my second book, and that one's gonna take me a little more because I'm still writing some poems, and I like mixing my poems up, as you can see. I don't like just having sections. I like mixing my poems up. It's the way I see the world. So as I'm writing them, that's how I'm gonna be posting them. So just stay tuned. I want to thank all of y'all for showing me support, for rocking out. What am I showing here on my screen? So until next time, this y'all Shorty Racheal. I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble day. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble day. And stay tuned. Like I said, I got more poems. Like they will come out first on TikTok on video, like me reading the poems myself. Will be out on TikTok before they come out on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. So if y'all not subbed up to my TikTok, make sure y'all are. And I hope y'all enjoy the poems. Hopefully, I did my job today and I was able to inspire the next person, motivate. I was told, pass it forward, give it forward. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So till next time, this is Shorty Racheal. Hope all y'all have a blessed and humble day. Continue to have a blessed and humble morning. You got motherfuckers talking about that they want to make a change, they want to make a difference, but still stuck in the same phase. You got motherfuckers talking about that they want to chase a bag, but stay at home and nag. Then when you ask them what they need, they say less talking, more opinions, no prayers with division. You ask me, y'all need to focus more on revision, rely less on television. How you want a future you have no vision? This world is just like fiction. What we need is more talking, less opinions, more prayers with no division. Before you come up with a conclusion, giving people false illusions, pick up a book, do your research, learn your history before you end up in a ditch making history. Division and religion isn't working. The only way to show God our faith and love is through our actions. Our convictions is the only thing that really unite us. One God, one nation, different beliefs. There's words that can't fly with the wind. There's insults that are not violent. Meanwhile, while you're holding them, they're killing you on the inside. If I was to tell you that I didn't hurt, I would be lying. Would you believe me if I was to tell you that there's truths that lie, especially when they're telling you that they're indifferent? Getting shoved to the side because you're different. There's a hug out there someone didn't receive today. Probably because of what was said about them yesterday. Probably because of the way they was dressed today. Not realizing that the one that they hate could be the one that saves their day. But you know what? Thanks to them, it's another day in history where you get to flip the pages to your book and speak your story. And Lord, it's unholy. But you know what hurts the most? As I walk down the street and I see how easily we're divided. When we all should be united. One body, one mind, one soul, a million talents. Lord, without you, we're all divided. Forgive them, Lord, for they don't know any better. They don't know that there's someone out there that loves them.